Contingent contracts. What is a contingent? In English, it means it's an event, something happening, something not happening. So something happening is called contingent. Contingency grant, contingent contracts. A contingent contract is a contract to do or not to do something if some event collateral to such contract does or does not happen. It is dealt under section 31. If something happens, ஏதாவது நடந்தாலோ ஏதாவது நடக்காம இருந்தாலோ இந்த கான்ட்ராக்டுக்கு கொலாட்ரல் கான்ட்ராக்ட், கொலாட்ரல் ஈவெண்ட்டுக்கு நடந்தாலோ நடக்காட்டாலோ we will do something or not do something is called a contingent contract. Insurance contract provides the best example of contingent contracts. Insurance, what you do? If you die, I'll give you money. If your leg is broken, I'll give you money. If your shop is burgled, I'll give you money. If your car is broken down, there is broken down insurance also. Breakdown insurance also is there, right? So some event. Idea is something happens, I'll give you money. You give me money, premium or whatever, as long as nothing happens. That's the idea. That's a contingent contract. A contracts to pay B rupees 10,000 if B's house is burnt. This is a contingent contract. A promises to pay B rupees 1 crore if a certain ship does not return within a week, within a year. Contingent contracts. Dependence on a future event. The performance of a contingent contract depends upon the happening or not happening of some future event. It is not a present event, future. பின்னாட நடக்க போகிறது இல்லையா? In future. வருங்காலம், future. Collateral event. Collateral means what? Collateral means something connected, something happening alongside. இது கூட நடக்க போகிறது. That is what is called collateral event. Uncertain event. The event must be uncertain. நடக்குமோ நடக்காதோ, நிற்குமோ நிற்காதோ மாதிரி, நடக்குமோ நடக்காதோ, may happen, may not happen. Uncertain, not in your control. The performance of a contingent contract must depend upon the happening or non-happening of an event and not on the mere will of the promiser. It is something similar, connected to something else. If A promises to pay B rupees 10,000, if he chooses, it is not a contingent contract because it is on my will, it is my decision. That is not a contingency. Rules regarding contingent contracts. Kind of contract, the rule. Contracts contingent upon the happening of an uncertain future event, section 32. Such contracts cannot be enforced by law unless and until that event has happened. If the event becomes impossible, such contract becomes void. Suppose I give you money, if the bus doesn't come, it's a contingent contract. If the bus comes, you cannot enforce it. Doesn't come only, you can enforce. A makes a contract with B to buy B's horse if A survives C. This contract cannot be enforced by law unless and until C dies in A's lifetime. A makes a contract with B to sell a horse to B at a specified price if C, to whom the horse has been offered, refuses to buy him. Right? A is a person, B is a person. A is making a contract to B to sell a horse to B at a specified price, some X price. If C, that another person, I offered the horse already. A has offered the horse to another person C. If he refuses to buy, then I will give you this horse at this price. So unless C refuses, you cannot enforce this contract. A contracts to pay B a sum of money when B marries C. C dies without being married to B. The contract becomes void. Contracts contingent upon non-happening of a certain future event. Section 33. Section 32. Such contracts can be enforced when the happening of that event becomes impossible and not before. Means the event will not be possible. For example, A agrees to pay B a sum of money if a certain ship does not return. The ship is sunk. You cannot put a contract whether it will come or not. The ship is sunk. That is something else. The contract can be enforced when the ship sinks. Contracts contingent upon the future conduct of a living person. If the certain uncertain event is the future conduct of a living person, such event shall be considered impossible if that such person does anything by which it becomes impossible to perform the contract with the definite time. Maybe I will sing at this thing. Michael Jackson was singing at Mumbai. Michael Jackson died, right? So that may be a contingent contract. If Michael Jackson doesn't perform in Mumbai, I will give you some money. So those kind of things. 34 section. Contracts contingent upon the future conduct of a living person. The Michael Jackson singing in Mumbai was a original idea when he was live. He was dead before the event. So that is what happens. If the uncertain event is a future conduct of a living person, such person event shall be considered impossible if that such person does anything by which it becomes impossible to perform the contract within any definite time. A agrees to pay B a sum of money. B marries C. C marries D. The marriage of B to C must be considered impossible, although it is possible that D may die and that C may afterwards marry B. That's all possible, but not immediate. Definite time. You cannot say when the other person will die. You have to just sit in the veranda and wait for somebody dying. It's not possible. Contracts contingent upon the happening of an uncertain specified event within a fixed time. Section 35. A promises to pay B a sum of money if a certain ship returns within a year. The contract may be enforced if the ship returns within the year and becomes void if the ship is banned within the year. Right? Contingent upon happening of an uncertain specified event. Right? Uncertain specified event is ship returning within the year. That is a fixed time. Right? Ship will come, will not come, uncertain. Specified event is returning. Fixed time is 1 year. If it happens, I will give you money. Such contracts become void if before the expiry of the fixed time such event does not happen or such event becomes impossible. Contracts contingent upon the non-happening of an uncertain specified event within a fixed time. We were saying about the happening. Just now we saw it about happening. Now we are seeing about non-happening. போன தடவை பார்த்தது நடக்கும், இந்த தடவை பார்த்தது நடக்காது. Such contract can be enforced by law if before the expiry of fixed time the event does not happen and becomes certain that such event will not happen. Very much certain. நடக்கும், முடிவாய் போயிடுது. இல்லையா? So, A promises to pay B a sum of money if certain ship does not return within a year. We were seeing does return within a year earlier. Now it is does not return. Contract may be enforced if the ship doesn't return within a year or it is banned within the year. So, different ways to make the contract. Agreements contingent upon impossible event, நடக்க முடியாத event, not possible. Section 36. Such agreements are void. Impossible event contingency is void. Whether the impossibility of the event is known to that parties to the agreement at the time when it is made. Known or not to the parties to the agreement at the time when it is made. தெரிஞ்சோ தெரியாமலோ impossibilityங்கிறது எனக்கு தெரியுமோ தெரியாதோ அதை பற்றி கவலை இல்லை. If the agreements are void, the there is a impossibility element. நடக்க முடியாதுன்னு ஒரு எலிமெண்ட் இருந்தாலே அது எனக்கு தெரியுமோ தெரியாதோ கவலை இல்லை, that becomes a void agreement. Impossible eventல contingency contract போட்டால் section 36 படி it is void. Example 2, A agrees to pay B rupees 1000 if B will marry A's daughter C. C was dead at the time of the agreement. The agreement is void because B's marriage with C can never take place. C died. At the time of agreement itself, C was dead. So people know that. Still they did that. So it is void. A agrees to pay B 1000 if two straight lines could enclose a space. Agreement is void because mere straight lines can never enclose a space. Impossible, anytime, void. நடக்கவே எப்போ கூட நடக்கவே முடியாது. Anytime cannot happen.